Hi folks, welcome back to Math with Captain Rod. Making this video here to help you out with solving equations that have radicals in them. And again, this is on your chapter 14 unit handout. Towards the end here, this is where it says part 2, solving radical equations. It's the second one down on the right hand side. So solving equations for that have these animals here in them. So the way you get them to go away is by squaring both sides, but you got to be kind of mindful of what the equation looks like when it's squared. You need to have a radical by itself, which we do right now. Now this equation has two different radicals, and that's fine. That happens from time to time. Usually what happens is you'll end up squaring it twice. So let's go ahead and square both sides. When we square the left-hand side, we get x minus 7 equals. Now this guy, you have to FOIL it. I'm going to do this off to the side. Root x minus 1 times root x minus 1. So when we do the first product, that's going to give us an x. Then the outer product is going to give us minus root x. Then the inner product is going to be minus root x again. And then the last product, plus 1. All right. Next line. Let's go ahead and combine these together. So that's going to be minus 2 root x plus 1. Now you'll notice we still have a radical here, and that's fine. That's just how these things work. What we're going to want to do is square both sides, but you have to get this thing alone first. If we square it as it sits, we'd be multiplying a pair of trinomials here, and this thing won't go away. So let's subtract x from both sides. All right, so new line, and don't lose that minus sign on the 7. Minus 7 equals minus 2 root x plus 1. Let's go ahead and subtract 1 from both sides. New line is negative 8 equals negative 2 root x. Let's divide both sides by negative 2. The new line is 4 equals root x. And we'll go ahead and square both sides. 16 equals x, and we're done. So that one wasn't quite as painful as I was expecting, but again, solving these radical equations, what you do is you isolate one of the radicals. In this case, this one's already isolated, and then you square both sides. Right? Typically, if there's two radicals to begin with, you'll still have one on the other side. You isolate it, just like I did to this point, and then square both sides again. Anytime you square both sides, I should point out too, you have the possibility for introducing solutions that don't work. I'm going to go ahead and check this and make sure that it works against our original. So I'm going to put left-hand side, right-hand side. So left-hand side is this guy. Putting 16 in for x, this is going to be square root of 16 minus 7, which is square root of 9, which is 3. Right-hand side, square root of 16 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. These are equal. So we're happy. All right. Hope this video helps demonstrate how to solve equations with these radicals. Just remember to isolate the radicals, square both sides. Remember that when you square something like this, you have to FOIL it. And also remember to check your answers, because when you square both sides, it's very common to introduce a solution that doesn't actually solve the original equation. So hope that this helps. Have a great day.